Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a quick little Christmas project share. Do not worry, I am not done with Halloween. I'm just doing design team projects. So the first die that I use is this little like short gingerbread with like the big head and then the frosting. Comes with like bows and stuff, which I forgot to add to the embellishment, but I'll add that after. And then I used a little of the gingerbread family. There's a big one and then a little one. I used the little one. And it looks a lot more intimidating because of all the little pieces and like paper piecing, but these are accessories, so you don't have to add all of the accessories. I literally just cut this guy out once. I cut suspenders out because I made him a boy gingerbread. The bow tie came out on accident because I was cutting it with this, so I added a bow tie. And then also the dress came out on accident, and I just used those squiggly lines, which are also right here, the little cuffs on the gingerbread. So that's what I used. And use this gingerbread border die right here. There's like 3 different primitive heart sets. This one has the double stitching, or like if you do a window, it'll stitch on the outside, but otherwise it looks like a single stitching when you cut it out. This one is a wonky double stitch primitive heart, and this one is a scalloped with a stitch primitive heart. So with the double wonky stitch that like overlap, this is what I made. I used some old like Christmas, like from my stash, Christmas stamp set. This one says no peeking, and I think these would be perfect to slap on a gift, or you can hole punch it, put some string, and hang it on a gift bag. And then you guys saw me haul these big balls from AliExpress that I thought were gonna be a lot smaller, but they were bigger. But I ended up using them on both projects tonight, so I was like, okay, you know, I can do. So it kind of looks like she's holding them. You can easily stick money. I went ahead and did 2 layers of the wonky stitch, and then I did a 3rd one in the same size, but then I went through and cut it again with that gingerbread border die. Then the little gingerbread body is just peeking like out, I guess like a fence or a pocket, you know. The top part is frosting, so I cut it out in white glitter cardstock. Then something I haven't used in a long time, because I'm like trying to use stuff that I haven't used in a long time, are enamel dots. These are from AliExpress. I used the lighter color, and I made that her cheeks because I don't have pink ink. So I was like, you know what, let me just cheek up like those rosy cheeks with enamel dots, and I think that turned out so cute. The no peeking, I embossed in that like shimmer pink. I have this little little like banner die from my stash. It's like a stitched banner. I went ahead and stitched with my sewing machine the little pocket. Like, this stuff can come out. I didn't glue it. The body's glued down, but she's puffed up on like a puffy dimensional sticker. So I made 3 of those guys, and I alternated where the gingerbread was on this cardstock piece. Or you could stick this on a card, all sorts of ideas, any type of embellishments that you make. So those are those guys. Next are these little embellishments that I made. I used the little gingerbread. These kind of look like Chippendale gingerbread. The little suspenders with no shirt and the little cuffs. I did the little bow tie. So these are sexy gingerbread.
Thunder from down under gingerbread.
So those are these guys, and I puffed them up. I did a little heart in the double wonky stitch, and then in the background I did a glitter like the scalloped primitive heart, and I used the smaller sizes and the smaller gingerbread so I could make smaller embellishments. And then I added my little AliExpress jump ring, just bent it with my hand. And these little charms, these are 2 different little charms. Snowflakes, these are from AliExpress as well, in gold. And then I just backed his face in black, like I cut a little black circle. I wink of Stella'd his body. And then with embellishments like this, again, you can add it to a card, you can make it a tag. There's like, okay, let's do something chunky. So I cut one of the primitive hearts out in like the biggest massive one, which is that double stitched one. And then I went through and embossed it in like a candy cane style embossing folder. Did go ahead and hole punch it to make it a tag right here. I think this is Santa Baby. This bow was gifted to me in my bow challenge that I had last year. And look at these little like candy cane swirl gumdrop things. These are from Michael's in the sticker section and gemstones. And then I went in through with that Dollar Tree like snow foam tool, and I added it to some of the bow. This is how I tied the bow. I just left the strings hanging. Then over here, use some of that Hobby Lobby like hollyberry leaf. It's like super chunky glitter. And then again, I added those balls just sticking out. And then I went ahead, puffed this all up. It's all on like puffy tape, like on steroids. It's huge, stacked up because the leaves were chunky, you know. And then I have a little Christmas tree, which was from AliExpress as well, dangling at the bottom because they were all dangling like this. And then I was like, you know what, let's make a tag with one of them. So yeah, that is my quick little project share for KS Craft. And I will catch you guys on the next crafty video. Bye guys.